fans and viewers all over the world. This is Oil Money Music, all the way from Istanbul, Turkey. Guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. So, Eze Clinton Onyemere, I am here this evening to give you some little words of advice. Tonight, I want to talk about love and relationship, marriage. How can you be successful in your marriage? How can you be successful in your relationship? How can you be successful in your love life? The kind of advices you need to be taken. Brothers and sisters, please, I beg of you, if you want to be successful in your relationship, make sure that you will advise yourself. You will be the best advisor to yourself. 1, advise yourself first before going to look for others to advise you. When you think and go front about your relationship, you think and come back. Then go seek for advice from people who are successful in their own relationship, people who are successful in their marriage. You are a young man or a young woman and you have been looking for somebody to settle down with, and once that person, God brought that particular person, you have been praying into your life, that is when you will want to go and seek for advice from other people that are still single. Those people that have been a single life with you will never give you a good advice, because they themselves need advice. They need advice. They need to be like you. And most of them will also be jealous of you and their relationship, because you want to outshine them. You want to have what they don't have. You want to have what they have been looking for, but they never got it. They need what you need. You are their fellow competitor. So how can somebody who is looking for, maybe you have a handsome guy or a beautiful lady in your life, and you want that lady that needs a man like that in her own life to come and advise you a good advice for you to continue your relationship? They will only give you a discouragement advice, tell you about failures in relationship, failures in marriage, because that is what they are passing through. They will tell you about heartbreaks here and there, because they are passing through heartbreak. They have not gotten somebody that is serious in their life. So why seeking for advice from them? They are not the rightful people. Go to your parents and seek advice. Go to your mother, go to your father. They are the people that will give you good advice, because they have been in the system of that marriage and they have been together until they give birth to you, bring you up. That is one of the first people you need to meet. Secondly, you meet people who are matured, who are successful in their relationship. Another thing, if you are in a successful marriage and relationship, don't go and meet people who are coming out from breakup. You are in marriage, you are in a husband house, or you are married to a good woman, and you are a friend going to seek advice, or you make a friend, your best friend will be a divorcee, somebody who have divorced in marriage. You will end up becoming a divorcee, because every time he'll be telling you about his own experience or her own experience. Any little, see, nobody is perfect in life. Your man might not be perfect. Don't expect your woman to be perfect. Don't expect your man to be perfect. We all have lapses. We all make mistakes as human beings. It's only God that is perfect. So now, when your man, the time of your lapses of your man or your woman, the time your man make mistakes that you can easily forgive and forget, the time your woman make mistake you can easily forgive and forget, once you tell that your best friend, you tell you, leave them, that is how they behave. That is how all men behave. That is how all women behave. Who told you? There are good men and there are good women. He will never give you or she will never give you a good advice. So choose your friends when you are in a relationship. Avoid some certain people. Don't go out there seeking for public advice when you are in a relationship. When you seek for public to advise you, or people in the media, even fans to advise you, I want to tell you, they will end up making you to be confused because you will not even know the advice that you will follow. For example, I'm in a relationship, I want my fans I want to keep on listening to, reading the message of my fans and believing in it. I will end up destroying my relationship. I'm advising you this advice tonight. God told me to advise everybody this advice, that this is the reason why there have been a lot of breakup. There are women everywhere, there are men everywhere. But come together and make up and be together as couples, it becomes a problem. And another thing is, karma is real. The Lord of karma is real. Don't be someone who seek to have a man, a husband, or a wife tomorrow, but your work will be when you see people who are in love, when you see people who are in relationship, you will go and be fighting to scatter that relationship. Once you are doing that, as you are pointing one finger at them to spoil their relationship, 4 is pointing at you. So the law of karma says, if those people pray, say, whosoever that wants to spoil my relationship, God should return that thing back to the sender. What will happen? Your own marriage and relationship will begin to break. Even if you are not into a relationship, anytime you will be in a relationship, it will scatter. Because already you have fed that natural law. Because whatever you sow, so you shall what? Reap. And when you throw a ball to the wall, it must bounce back to you. So you as a man or a woman, don't be envious of people who are in love, who are into relationship. Don't be envious of people who are successful so that you can succeed. Don't be envious of people who are in love so that you can fall in love tomorrow. Don't be envious of people who are married so that you can be married tomorrow. Don't be envious of people getting married so that you can be getting married tomorrow. Tap from their anointing. Tap from their blessing instead of being jealous and giving a wrong advice. Someone came out and saw 2 people who are madly in love. He went and told this one, if you marry a man that comes from this side, they impregnate you and they run away. They will not marry you. They will never marry you. And as he told that man that particular thing, that woman that particular thing, the woman become afraid. And they begin to be discouraged somehow about that man. Say, if I marry this man now, I have heard that people from this country, if you marry them, they will end up, they give you belly and leave you. Maybe one person have done that or 2 people have done that. Is it everybody in that country that gives women belly and they leave them? Are people not getting married? Are people not intermarrying here and there? And they went to the man's side and still tell the man, say, if you marry somebody from this side, as you marry that person from this country, before you know, they will divorce you and take all your property. You will not get anything. Nothing. You will not get anything. Lie. You will be a loser. Both of them become afraid. And before you know it, they begin to have battles in their relationship. And for that reason, I want to advise you today as a man or as a woman, always once in a while, interrogate your partner, your life partner, your lover, your wife to be, your fiancé, somebody whom you are very, very serious with. As a man, as a woman, always interrogate both of you. Sometimes a time of little quarrel is a time that the truth will come out. And you will start seeing some confessional talk. You start seeing those things that have been imparted in the head of your woman or your man. Your man will be vomiting his own. The woman will be vomiting her own. So that is a time of carefulness. You as the man, as the woman who is intelligent, try and calm down. Go through those messages, go through those discussions. You will find out what your woman is thinking. Was she thinking like that before falling in love with you? Was he thinking that way before falling in love with you? No. There are people who advised and imparted those evil thoughts of discouragement inside their life partner to be able to break you people up, so that your condition will be, you will be in the same condition with them that are single. Please don't feel that single people can give you good advice when you want to be a couple, when you want to settle down. No, it can never work. There's no way. You cannot look for a road where there is no road and you will pass freely. It can never happen. So please, if you're in a relationship, I am telling you today, Oyimoni Music as a Clinton is telling you today, if you're in a relationship and you want your relationship to be successful, seek for your advice from the rightful place that you're supposed to seek for advice, either from your parents or your senior ones who are having successful marriage, or family friends you know that they are having successful marriage. Don't go to seek for advice where there is no peace, where a marriage that every time they are fighting. Don't go and meet any of them to ask for advice. You know it's a war zone. They will never give you good advice. Seek for a home that is peaceful, a home that is where there is harmony, where there is understanding, and go there and say, oh, please, man, look at what I'm noticing in my relationship. Look at what people are advising me. You see, that woman that have been in that successful marriage will make you to know that relationship is patience, understanding, love is trust. If the key, the trust you have for your life partner, before you know it, the marriage will break, the relationship will break. Once those single people that with a lot of heartbreak in their heart give you advice and succeed in killing the trust you have for that your life partner, that your lover, that marriage, that relationship is what? Gone. But if you have the deaf ear not to listen to those words of their advice of discouragement, you will have a successful marriage. So I am here as your motivator today to motivate you. Please do not allow anybody to spoil your relationship, because true love is hard to find. I sing it in my music. If you listen to my lyrics, you hear where I say true love is what? Hard to find. There is love in the air. Make the rightful what? Choice. You see that man, you see that woman from the first time, and you pick interest. There are things, qualities you see before picking interest on that particular man or that woman. How did that man become a devil? How did that woman become a devil overnight? The enemies have made you. The enemies of true love have made you to believe that someone who truly loves you is the devil. Sometimes they can impart in you, say, chop his money. Sometimes they can say, chop his money. He say, his mugu come your way. What are you doing? He's a fool. He come your way. He's bringing money. He's claiming he has money. Chop his money. Listen, when a man or a woman falls in love with you, there is trust. There is love. And love melts a man or a woman and make that person weak. Not that it's foolish. But that love makes that person to make sure if somebody truly loves you, he will not want you to be hurt. He will not want you to cry. He or she will not want to see your tears or see you suffering. There is no time your lover can be in heaven and want you to be in hell. That is what I want you to know. So if you truly love somebody, you will always want that person to be okay, to be happy. You can even give your last card. You can even play the fool because of love. So once someone loves you, that person will behave like a fool. Not that that person is a fool. That person might be a hard nut. That person might be a very difficult person for others to play a fool. But because that person loves you. So when you meet those people that had a lot of heartbreak here and there, that are still single, they have destroyed their life. Some of them have destroyed their life because of their character. They will give you bad advice. Jump on. It's your opportunity. Listen. Opportunity come but once. I think the white men said it. Opportunity do what? Come but once. As good opportunity comes, that is how bad opportunity comes. So you are enjoying a good relationship, which is a good opportunity. So if you want to misuse it, you misuse it. You have that money that you want, you use and buy something, and that money you will finish it. The money will finish. And you will lose a lifetime. How can you, because of temporary things, and lose a permanent and a life things? Think about it. So it's a bad advice. So for those people that will tell you, you mean it, he loves you, and you anything you ask him, he will give you. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, ask him more. Collect everything from him. When that man or that woman is giving and giving, one day that person might be fed up and realize that you don't really love him. Because if you love him or her, you will not be asking like that. That is why many relationships have been broken today. So if you love a man, don't put that man. Don't feel that that man is foolish. If you love a woman, don't take advantage of that woman and feel that that woman is foolish. Please, I am begging you guys, please, if you love with a pure heart. There is nothing in this world you are seeing, money, wealth, personality, celebrity, everything we claim in this world is nothing. It ends in 6 feet. Once you die, you are gone. So you came to this world with nothing and you will go without anything. So why will you? Or somebody will give you advice. How can you marry this kind of person? How can you fall in love with this kind of person? But that person telling you that thing still need what, and if you give chance more space, that person will want to take what you have. Every lover, everybody that is in your life, your husband is a good, your wife is a good. Learn to love your wife, learn to love your husband. Your fiancé is a good. Your fiancé is a good. It's a blessing from God. Nothing happens by mistake. It happens because it's destiny. So when God brings your rib to you, please, I am advising you, men, women, do not allow anybody to tell you that God who have done what he have done is a fool. Because before that thing happened in your life, you have been in prayer every time, say, God, please, give me a good man, a good woman in my life, a rightful life partner. God hears prayer. So when God bring that rightful person, check it and say, this person will be okay for you. And you people are build that relationship, and somebody is telling you, coming in. And outside who don't know how you people started is coming in to tell you that that person is not okay. Please, my dear brother, my dear sister, help yourself by saying no. Block your ears. Try and know your man, try and know your woman, and you will not regret it. So all Money Music loves you. I love you guys. Today I am here to motivate you. So bye-bye. See you guys in my next motivation and my next teaching. I don't forget, I promise to teach you people a lot of things about what is happening on earth. Wisdom is a big forest and it's a gift from God. And if you have it, you impart it to others. So I love you guys. Please, I want you to take my words. Don't mind my age. Don't mind who maybe you might think I am. Or you might feel I'm a musician only, I can advise you. Or you might think you are older than me, or younger than me, or more wiser than me. Please, heed to this advice and your relationship will stand. So I love you guys. Bye for now. Okay, bye.